This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. For so long now, Republicans have gone through their public political lives just talking, not backing up anything they say with data or science or research or evidence, that it's become the norm. And with the advent of Donald Trump, it's only gotten worse. Newt Gingrich, former Speaker of the United States House of Representatives, was on with Maria Bartiromo on Fox News this weekend. The scowl in human form, Maria Bartiromo. And he was levying threats against Democrats who are investigating, and Republicans, by the way, who are investigating the events of the insurrection on January 6th. They're investigating what took place, what atmosphere and what infrastructure was in place, human infrastructure was in place to create the atmosphere and then orchestrate an attempted overthrow of our government. It seems to me and every other reasonable person I ever interact with that people are concerned about the state of our democracy, concerned about the threat of violence against us. But if you listen to Fox News or you listen to Newt Gingrich, it's actually the other way around. And he's levying threats that there will be people put in jail who are a part of the January 6th Select Committee in the House. Watch this set of remarkable statements with no backing whatsoever, and then we're going to ask the questions after he gets done running his suck.
Well, welcome back. I'm back with former Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich. Newt, you were out with an op-ed recently titled "The Wolves Will Become Sheep." Walk us through that op-ed and what's taking place right now in Washington.
Sure. Well, you have both with Attorney General Garland and with this select committee on January 6th, people who've run amok. They are breaking the rules. They are going after people in a way which is reminiscent of the British monarchy using closed-door systems that we outlawed deliberately because we'd seen it. We knew what it was like. And they're running over people's civil liberties. And what they need to understand is on January 4th next year, you're going to have a Republican majority in the House and a Republican majority in the Senate. And all these people who've been so tough and so mean and so nasty are going to be delivered subpoenas for every document, every conversation, every tweet, every email, because I think it's clear that these are people who are literally just running over the law, pursuing innocent people, causing them to spend thousands and thousands of dollars in legal fees for no justification. And it's basically a lynch mob. And unfortunately, the Attorney General of the United States has joined that lynch mob and is totally misusing the FBI. And I think when you have a Republican Congress, this is all going to come crashing down. And the wolves are going to find out that they're now sheep. And they're the ones who are, in fact, going to, I think, face a real risk of jail for the kind of laws they're breaking.
Well, this is such great analysis.
So according to the venerable Newt Gingrich, they are pursuing innocent people in the course of their investigation to find out what took place and how it took place on January 6th. Innocent people. First of all, it must be noted that they have no prosecutorial power, this House Select Committee. Their entire objective is to get to the bottom of this, to maybe write legislation to prevent it from happening again. Or, as I've said in the past, at the very least, to appropriate money in order that they're able to secure the Capitol in a more effective way. He also calls them basically a lynch mob. And then I want to ask this question. That they're literally just running over the law. Let's set aside that this former college professor doesn't understand the proper use. I understand they changed the definition of literally to also mean figuratively, but that's stupid. They're literally running over the law. Which laws, Newt Gingrich? You had the microphone. You had the platform. Which laws are they literally running over? Or figuratively? Which ones? Seems like you could have been able to just pluck one if it's such low-hanging fruit. And then, of course, Garland is misusing the FBI. No examples given. Garland, who I've been screaming about doing nothing, is apparently gone rogue in Newt Gingrich's eyes. Even if it's somewhere in the middle between his perspective and mine, I'm giving examples. He's not. And then he says, what they need to understand is that on January 4th next year, you're going to have a Republican majority in the House and a Republican majority in the Senate. All these people who have been so tough and so mean and so nasty are going to be delivered subpoenas for every document, every conversation, every tweet. Tweets are public. You don't need to subpoena those records, dipshit. And every email. For what, pray tell? Speaker Gingrich. For what? What will they be subpoenaed for? What crime or misdeed or wrongdoing might be investigated by the Republicans? You had a microphone on you. You were on live television. You could have said, for what? The fact that you chose not to speaks far more than the words you actually spoke. And then, of course, we will end with this. I think when you have a Republican Congress, this is all going to come crashing down, and the wolves are going to find out that they're now sheep. It's a little Bible lesson for you. And they're the ones who are, in fact, going to, I think, face a real risk of jail for the kind of laws they're breaking. The kind of laws that they're breaking. Which kind? Just what area of criminal law are you talking about, Newt Gingrich? I realize you're not a lawyer. You're a history professor. But which laws? Which? Sirens. Which laws, speaking of sirens, Newt Gingrich? There's so many. It's laws, plural, so you must have a litany of examples of the many laws that are being broken by the people who are sitting on the January 6th Select Committee investigating the attempted overthrow of the United States government, the attempted overturning of a free and fair and settled, certified American election. Over 700 people have been arrested, indicted, charged. Many have already been sentenced for their crimes related to their activities during the insurrection. What crimes are the investigators committing? Again, a lot of talk, no examples, no data, no evidence, no research, nothing. Just talking. Just words falling out of his jowly jowls. Gross. We deserve better in America than this. And if you're a Republican, even you deserve better than this. You deserve leaders who will shoot you straight, tell you the truth, give you examples to take to dinner parties and talk to your friends about. Instead, it's, and they're the ones who are, in fact, going to, I think, face the real threat of jail. It is nonsense that just goes on unchecked on Fox News. What do you think, though? I would love to know. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, I would encourage you to email me daily at dollemore.com. Thanks for your time and attention this morning. It's a new week with a bunch of new idiocy to talk about. Follow me on social media. I am at Dollemore just about everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, at Dollemore. And if I bring you value, I would appreciate it if you consider supporting my work here on the platform for as little as $1.99 a month. You can become a channel member. Click the join button below this video. It says join. Look and see what the details are about becoming a channel member. Or you can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. I love you guys. I appreciate you so much. Be better than Newt Gingrich. It's not hard. I mean, it's really should be the very baseline that you operate at is better than Newt Gingrich. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Take care of one another.